Okay, thanks. I'm going to go down to pediatrics. Dr. Schwartz wants to talk.
Eve, I was watching you and Ed before, and...
Well, listen, Lillian, I know you're concerned about Ed, but I'm not using...
No, I didn't mean to suggest that at all. I've just noticed how serious you are right now, and I wanted to say how glad I was. Actually, I noticed it yesterday at the wedding when you were dancing. You looked so happy and so right together, and I want to tell you how glad I am for you.
Oh, well, thanks, Lillian. I appreciate it.
Actually, I haven't always been thinking very clearly, you know? I mean, sometimes I was very jealous and hurt when Ed chose you over me.
Lillian, I would have felt the same way, I'm sure.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get into all this again.
No, listen, though. I know we talked last winter a little bit and all, but I feel like we left a lot of things unsaid.
Yeah, well, one of the things that I didn't actually say to you is that, I really think this all worked out for the best. I think that, my relationship with Ed could never have survived Maureen's death. You know, we had so much guilt over it, and, I don't know, I just think that it was lucky for him that he found you, you know. I want to keep him, though, as a friend, and I've been glad I could salvage that friendship, and I really have you to thank for that. I mean, you could have made this so hard for me, but I really care about Ed. He was there for me when I needed him, when I had trouble with my husband, Bradley, when I had breast cancer, and God knows he paid so dearly for that. And I'm just so happy he found you. He needs you so much.
Oh, Lillian, I miss our friendship so much.
So do I.
And this thing with Ed, I just feel so scared about the whole thing. I feel like I'm confused, and I'm confusing him, and I ask him to do one thing, and then when he says he'll do it, then I go and do something else, or I don't know, I'm so crazy about him, and I feel like I'm going to botch it up some way. You know, I feel like he's going to find out that I'm a fraud, and he's going to see right through me the whole time. I constantly feel like that.
I know that feeling too well, and you better ignore it because it's such a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, you stop risking things. You stop dreaming your dreams. You don't have any fun because you don't think you deserve it anymore. It's all so crazy. What you and Ed had yesterday when you were at that wedding, when you were dancing like that, you were so happy. That's what it's all about, Eve. When the love and the laughter are driven out, that's what's wrong.
Oh, Lillian, I love you. You don't know what you just did for me. I'll be back in time for the accreditation review. You saved my life. Bye.
Eve, that review's been changed an hour earlier. Sure you saw the memo.
Got my shirt?
Well, I've got to get ready, so if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't mind. But, you know, I was thinking about what you said before about Dylan not talking about me very much, and I can understand that because our breakup was the most painful thing he ever experienced in his entire life.
He got over it.
Yeah. Well, his feelings must have been pretty deep for him to want to actually burn down that beautiful house he was building for us. It's so romantic. When I think about it, I just want to die.
Stop thinking about it.
Dylan and I were going to be married, Bridget. We were going to spend the rest of our lives together before it all fell apart.
Yeah, and we both know why it fell apart, don't we? I don't think we want to rehash all of this. Why are you still in my bedroom? Where's my bathing suit?
Oh, I could lend you one of mine. But, they're all bikinis, and after you had the baby, I would think you probably should wear one-pieces from what I can see. But you could try.
Why would I borrow a bathing suit or anything else from you? I have nothing to say to you, Julie. We have nothing to say to each other.
See, that's where you're wrong, okay? Our lives are intertwined incredibly right now. And you are going to regret ever moving in on my boyfriend and ever starting this...
I never moved in on Dylan.
I was talking about heart. You know, I know that you said you weren't interested in Dylan when you stopped our wedding. But you sure got interested in him awful quick after that, didn't you? But that doesn't surprise me, coming from you. What does surprise me is that Dylan got involved with you. That's interesting to me because you and I aren't exactly the same type of woman, and most guys who would go for me wouldn't look twice at you. So that confused me a bit, but Then I realized what it was. You see, you're safe. I mean, after the way Art treated you, you would be happy to get any kind of attention from a guy, especially a guy who's as sweet and gorgeous as Dylan is. But you know something? It wouldn't kill him if you broke up with him. He wouldn't suffer the same kind of agony that he went through when we broke up. Not to say that he doesn't care about you, but it's kind of a more brotherly thing, you know? That's why it was no problem for him to wait so long. You know, for the beach.
Get out. Just get out! What is this? Why are you doing all this, huh? Is it because you got rejected again? Oh, Julie, everybody in this whole town has heard about you and Frank Cooper.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Good.
I just want you to know one thing. No matter how it is with you and Dylan today, it can never compare to when we made love. The first time and every time was like lightning striking. He was obsessed with me. You saw it. You were around. You could see how he couldn't take his eyes off me. He couldn't keep his hands off me. That's why he went a little crazy when he had to break up with me in order to save face. Now he's convinced everybody that he doesn't care about me anymore. But just check him out. The way he looks at me when he thinks no one's watching.
Did you tell somebody at the office you were coming here?
No. Why?
Hey, Wills.
Fletcher.
Get a special at 6 o'clock. That's right.
He's got to be an emissary for Alexandra.
What could she want?
Who knows? Maybe she's just bored. No, he's got to be old hat by now, and she's reduced to squabbling with her new daughter-in-law. Instead of going off to parts unknown to get her thrill, she's creating them right here at home.
Could be right.
I'm going to find out.
Yeah, all right. Thanks a lot.
Hey, what's she up to? Who? Come on, come on. You and Alexandra are playing a little game with me. Okay, I'm here. What's it about?
Gee, Roger, you know what? You won't believe this, but for once you finally caught me with all my clever rejoinders down. Now, I'm not privy to every stray thought that happens to pass through Alexandra's mind, but making an educated guess, I would be forced to say that you happen to be the very last item on her list right now. So as far as playing games with you is concerned, I'd say highly unlikely. Ditto from me.